Hello everyone, how are we doing out here tonight? That's fantastic. Give yourselves a big round of applause for showing up here tonight. I'm going to walk off on a high note. You guys were awesome. Have a great night. Wait a minute, you thought I was leaving? No, I'm just getting warmed up. Sorry I lied to you about walking off stage, but I'm used to it. Adults have been lying to me my entire life. That's just what parents do to kids. You know who you are. Let me give you a few examples. There's no Easter Bunny. There's no Tooth Fairy. There's no Santa Claus. And when you walk in your parents' bedroom, they sure aren't rustling. For a long time, I believed my mom was choking on a piece of Halloween candy. But as it turns out, my dad doesn't even know the Heimlich maneuver. But I don't have to worry about that anymore, because my parents have divorced. And I know what you're thinking. That's kind of sad. He's from a broken home, but I don't need your pity party, because I get 2 Christmases, 2 birthday parties, and college funds from 2 sets of grandparents. In fact, I'm so lucky that when I'm done with the show tonight, I just may wander down to the Horseshoe Casino and see how far I can take this. Truth be told, I am so fortunate that I offered to do this show for free tonight. You are welcome, people. Now be sure to tip your waitstaff. The other distinct advantage of having divorced parents is the guilt trip. I play my mom and dad like the fiddler on the roof. Dad lets me stay up late at his house. Mom lets me eat all the sweets I want. Dad lets me watch rated R movies. Mom lets me have late night orgies. Oops, oops, oops. I meant Oreos. Oreos. Late night Oreos. The point I'm trying to make with the whole 2 parents thing is I see a lot of opportunity going forward. I mean, I'm going to be turning 16 in a few short years, and I sure could use a grade A means of transportation. I wonder if Mom or Dad will be the one to actually cave in and get me the Land Rover. I figure, worst case scenario, if I end up getting a Hyundai from each of them, I could trade them in for one good car that is truly worthy of my greatness. The guilt trip doesn't stop with parents. I pull this stuff on my teachers too. If you ever want to see the look of empathy on a teacher's face when they ask you for your homework assignment, tell them, I am a product of divorce. I did my homework at Dad's house, but I slept at Mom's house last night. You aren't going to shatter my dreams like they did and flunk me for this assignment, are you? The good news is that surviving a divorce gives you really thick skin. And that's a good thing, too, because junior high sure has a lot of bullies. So there is this one kid bully at school. And I don't want to say any names, so for the sake of privacy, I will refer to him as Douchebag. Now, Douchebag is the constant habit of calling people nasty names. And the girls can't stand him because he can't keep his hands to himself. And I'm not going to say this guy is ugly, but he placed a large order of Proactive Acne Cream, and from him, it should probably be called inactive. I don't mean to make fun of the less fortunate, but this kid has blemishes that even Instagram can't fix. He belongs on Insta. Gross. Yeah, you may want me to send him a friend request on Facebook. But bullying isn't the only challenge of adolescence. Let's talk about the big P. And by that, I mean puberty. Puberty is hard. And by hard, I do mean hard. Almost constantly. But I think I better change the subject real quick before my principal sees this on YouTube and suspends me for insubordination. Ha! Insubordination. I don't even know what that means. Another example of how adults use big words to confuse us. It's like I said, being a teenager isn't easy. I can't seem to get a straight answer out of anyone anymore. Well, it's almost past my bedtime, so I gotta get out of here. Thank you guys, thank you. I'm Bill Cosby. Good night.
Woo!